Local authorities quickly ruled his death a suicide.
It just didn't sit right. In my mind, I'm thinking they killed him.
He told people he was close to exposing a hidden network connecting software theft, intelligence operations, banking scandals, and political power. Then Danny Casolaro was found dead in a West Virginia hotel room. His death ruled a suicide. More than 3 decades later, one question still hangs over the case. Was this the tragic end of an obsessed reporter, or the moment a dangerous story went dark? In August 1991, freelance writer Danny Casolaro traveled to Martinsburg, West Virginia, chasing what he believed was the biggest story of his life. He had spent months trying to connect a series of scandals that, on the surface, seemed unrelated. The Inslaw dispute over promised software, the shadow of Iran-Contra, allegations around BCCI, and whispers of intelligence-linked private operators. Casolaro believed these were not separate stories at all. He thought they were tentacles of one hidden structure. He called it the Octopus. To his supporters, that name captured exactly what made the case so unsettling. Every time one thread was pulled, it seemed to lead into another room filled with officials, contractors, intermediaries, and people who claimed to know far more than they could prove. Casolaro told people he was finally close. According to later reporting and accounts from those around him, he had gone to Martinsburg to meet a source and collect information that could move his investigation forward. Then, on August 10th, he was found dead in room 517 of the Sheraton Hotel in Martinsburg. The medical examiner ruled the death a suicide. Officially, that should have closed the case, but it did not. Almost immediately, his death became part of the mystery he had been trying to explain. His family rejected the suicide ruling. They pointed to his fear of blood, his statements that if anything happened to him, it would not be an accident, and the sheer unease surrounding his final trip. Even at the time, local authorities said nothing was being ruled out. That uncertainty was enough to keep the story alive. The deeper reason the case endured was not only the death itself, it was the world around it. Casolaro had attached himself to the Inslaw affair, a long-running dispute in which Inslaw accused the Justice Department of improperly taking and using its enhanced Promise software. The company and its backers argued the software had broader intelligence value and may have been distributed far beyond the original dispute. A House Judiciary Committee report was sharply critical and said the matter deserved further investigation. But years later, the Justice Department announced that a separate report had found no credible basis for Inslaw's central conspiracy claims. That contradiction became the oxygen of the Octopus legend. One side seeing evidence of something buried, the other seeing a maze of allegations built on weak foundations. And that is where the Danny Casolaro story becomes so powerful for viewers. It is not a clean mystery with one body, one suspect, and one missing clue. It is a layered institutional fog. The official position says his death was suicide, and no evidence of murder was ever established. But the public memory of the case was shaped by unresolved tension. Why did a man investigating alleged power networks die just as he claimed he was nearing something big? Why did his own family refuse the official explanation? Why did the Inslaw battle generate both congressional concern and a later Justice Department rejection of the core conspiracy narrative? This is also why the story keeps being rediscovered. In 2024, Netflix released American Conspiracy, The Octopus Murders, reviving interest in Casolaro and introducing the case to a new audience. The series does not resolve the mystery so much as reopen the emotional atmosphere around it. A reporter in over his head, a theory too big to hold, and a death that still feels symbolically loaded because of the kind of story he was pursuing. That matters in YouTube packaging. The enduring appeal is not proof. It is the collision between official closure and psychological incompletion. So what can actually be said carefully? Verified fact. Danny Casolaro died in a hotel room in Martinsburg in 1991, and the death was ruled a suicide. Verified fact. He had been investigating what he called the Octopus, centered heavily on the Inslaw/Promise controversy and wider allegations of covert power. Verified fact. His family believed he was murdered. Verified fact. The broader claims tied to Inslaw triggered years of argument, including scrutiny from Congress and a later Justice Department statement rejecting the core conspiracy theory. Beyond that, the ground becomes unstable. Theories multiply, certainty disappears. And that may be the real reason this case still lingers. Thanks for watching. Please like and sub for more.